like the water. Ooh. Hey everybody, welcome back to Party and the Frog. This is season 2. I'm so excited to be doing this again. Still figuring out technology. No lie, I still have not been able to get a new computer, but that's on the list. But I think this episode just needed to happen. It is for the David Michael and the Tequila Cowboys band, which is just a great country band. If you like 90s country, you would absolutely love going out and checking out this band. And I have, at the end of this episode, some sample rehearsal video. So stay tuned to the very end, because I got to follow them to the studio, the After Dark studio with Donny Hammonds up in Cartersville, and got to take a few sneak clips to share with you. So that's at the end of this episode of the interview. So stay tuned for that. But they're a great band, and they have an album release party this coming Saturday down in Woodbury, Georgia, and I get to open for them. Woo! And it's exciting, and so I'm looking forward to that. That is Saturday the 3rd of August, and the information, of course, is going to be inside the links, but also inside the episode, so check that out. And it was just a great time hanging out with the guys. We met up to do the podcast interview. I did not take the frog out there. It's another thing on my list, is to get the tow hitch working. But I did run up to Cartersville to meet with them at the local bar and grill. We all love that. Great food, great live music venue for us all. And so, so that was a lot of fun. And so now we have this episode, and I know you're going to enjoy it. So stay tuned to learn more about Dave Michael and the Tequila Cowboys. Before we get started, we have to do our show theme, and I would say that the summer of 2024 has been about manifesting what you want, and I've been doing that. I know several of my friends have been doing that, and it's really working out very positively. And I would say that David Michael and the Tequila Cowboys have been manifesting just amazing music and opportunity, and this show is going to be killer down in Woodbury. So to manifest is our show theme this time for episode 9 of season 2.
Manifest. To manifest something means to think about it often and with focus until you receive it. It's the idea that if you want something, you can mentally attend to it and will it into existence.
Of course, since when you manifest, you believe anything is possible, I thought this was the perfect daily motivation for us this week.
Interesting facts. Tequila.
1918 Spanish flu epidemic, patients were instructed to drink tequila with lime and salt to ease their symptoms. Today, tequila isn't considered a cure, but might still help soothe sore throats, ease congestion, and aid with sleep. And did you know that tequila's predecessor, called pulque, was used as early as 150 BC by the inhabitants of ancient Teotihuacan civilization that predates the Aztecs. Scientists believe it was an important part of their diet. And like champagne, cognac, and some fine wines, tequila can only be produced in 5 regions in the world, all in Mexico. The 5 regions are Guanajuato, Michoacan, Nayarit, Tamaulipas, and Jalisco. Though by far, Jalisco is the largest producer. And did you know that agave tequilana Weber, or blue agave plants, take between 8 and 12 years to harvest and can grow as high as 7 feet tall? And did you know tequila is actually the world's most regulated liquor? Every agave plant used to make this drink is numbered and registered. This is done by the Norma Oficial Mexicana, or NOM, and it applies to all processes and activities related to the tequila business, from production and bottling to marketing and other practices. And the 24th of July is dedicated to drinking and enjoying tequila. While tequila is truly Mexican, this special day was not created by Mexicans, but Americans who love the drink just as much as Mexicans and the rest of the world does.
Interesting facts. Be right back after this brief commercial.
Here's why I keep living on neon time. Feels like home when I just stay here. Hardwood floors and nice cold beer. I'm probably shy, got to run this place. Those that love me, and smiles on their face. There's no one to answer to. Ain't this the life where dreams come true? I'm not just gonna get by when I'm leaving.
Yeah, that's good.
Perfect. Look at that.
Under there.
Okay. And they're just... All right, you guys, we have David Michael and the Tequila Cowboys right here, not in the Frog, but we're doing a location in Cartersville because of studio time and a big album release is coming up. So here's the band. Woohoo!
Howdy, y'all.
All right, and we're going to start with just you guys telling us about the origination of the band, how long we've been together, just the history of the band resume.
Who is David Michael and the Tequila Cowboys?
Well, I think it's been, me and Daryl have been together probably, I think, 13 years. We did a show at Wild Bill's. His band that he was with was opening up for my band.
Nice.
And then, we were doing our thing, and then a few years later, about a year later, I got a chance to open up Tracy Lawrence. And I called Daryl, he got with me, and we went down to open up Tracy Lawrence.
Nice.
And then we kind of went our own ways, and then I needed a new band, called Daryl. That's when CJ came about. And that's been about 9 years now, probably.
Nice. Wow. That's fantastic. And so you guys all, and you were in a different band at that time too?
Yeah, me and Daryl actually played together, I don't know, it's been years. We played in bands together. He called me and said, hey, I need a drummer. I was like, all right, tell me where to play at. So it kind of worked out. Played drums 4 years. And then they brought me back on as a guitar player. So we'll see how that goes.
That's cool. Yeah, I guess we should probably do that. So
Yeah.
maybe, okay, so it's Daryl and you play
Bass.
and CJ and you play
With the guitar.
guitar, and then David, you are
Singer.
the diva.
The Diva.
Right, okay. All right, so that's real cool. And so you have that big show coming up on the 3rd. But before we get to that, what's the favorite show you've already done?
Together with us,
Yeah, as you guys.
I'm probably going to say Whiskey Cowboy China.
Okay, what makes it special?
Just the ease of the venue, the stage was huge, sound, staff. I mean, but the crowd was just anything we did. They were digging it, and that's always a good thing.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah. It was probably definitely top 3.
And when was that show?
Last year, I think it was in last October.
And now, and for anyone who doesn't know, your genre is more like a 90s.
90s country, then obviously our originals, whatever, but it's definitely 90s driven.
Do you want to talk about your songwriting process?
Mine's a little different because it's, I don't have the capability of playing or whatever.
That's okay,
but
you create. That's all that matters.
I'll get an idea in my head or whatever, and I'll do as much as I can or whatever, and obviously what you do.
Do you hum in your phone? That's what I do.
No, I have it in my head.
Okay.
And then I know how to format it and everything else.
Oh, that's cool.
So typically, if I got it going on and I'm having trouble, I'll send it over to CJ, and then CJ will add his add music to it or whatever, and then we'll go from there. He writes too, so
yeah. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Do they let you in on their game at all?
No. They should.
He's more to welcome to.
Oh. Maybe for the 10th anniversary or something.
Daryl's the one that we call. I know I do. He's like, okay, I'm feeling this way, or something about something or whatever. Yeah. So he's always my go-to. Like, all right, what do you think about this?
Right. That's awesome. That's really cool. Okay. All right, and do you want to talk about the show? Because that's kind of a big deal coming up. How many songs on this new album, and what is it called?
What we call country. What we call country.
Kind of in the way.
Yeah.
It's on the DJ gift, but this is actually the stick. We'll make sure to get it. It's right down there. Okay, it shows up. Yep, it shows up. Okay, nice. All right, 13 songs.
Yeah.
How long does that take to get those songs together?
I want to say I went to the studio, recorded one, probably pretty much the only one me and him didn't have any part of.
Yeah.
A guy by the name of John Kinsey out of Alabama, Cedar Bluff, Alabama, wrote it. I went to the studio, I heard it, and I'm like, do you mind if I record it?
Yeah.
And he had no problem, so I went and did that, and somebody started thinking, what about doing a new album? And then CJ's got, I think you wrote 3 that we're doing by himself, and I think 4 more that we and co-wrote together that'll be on there.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So we just started that way. I mean, I think we started maybe back in November. November is when I recorded that one. And then
13 songs since November. That's 10 minutes.
We have a lot more, but you run out of money, so it's like money and time.
So we are taking sponsorships. We are taking,
Yeah, we'll drop the links.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So that we know
It's
that.
not cheap, but
Not cheap. No, not cheap. This big party down in South Georgia. What's going on there?
yeah, CJ's from Thomaston, and so the show would close. So I'm from South Florida, so can't really do it down there on a whim. So we played the show at the Crowbar where we're gonna have it. Packed house, loved it, great vibe. So I just said, CJ, what do you think about doing it down there?
Yeah, that's nice.
So,
my hometown.
It makes a special kind of go place.
Yeah.
That's great.
My hometown, so kind of give back to my hometown in a way, and then let a lot of our followers. I mean, we have a lot of followers from that area,
Right.
just from playing out at the other shows in Jackson and Alabama, and so we're hoping it's going to be a really good turnout. Of course, we got opening acts. The one and only, she's going to be opening up for us, so that's going to be a good time. We got special merchandise, we got special drinks, we got guest singers, we got some guest players coming out. So we don't know who's going to show up. Hopefully somebody real big. They can say, hey, boys, let's go. So
right.
It's going to be fun. Whether we got 50 or 350, because that's packed house at 350. So.
Name is on the tube, roll tide, dogs in a fight tonight. Meters in the water, bright lights, it's about to go down. Orange and white, go fall
So you guys tour a lot already, and you go down to Florida, and you do South
Tennessee, South Carolina. We'll be in Myrtle Beach in September again. North Carolina.
Alabama.
Yeah, pretty much anywhere in the Southeast. We'll go anywhere, but anywhere.
Right, but it's currently where you go. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to ask you too, like when we recorded, we're in Cartersville at the local right now, downtown Cartersville. And your studio is just a block
Yeah,
away.
we recorded pretty much all of it at After Dark Studios with Donny Hammonds.
Nice.
Super great guy.
Yeah.
We did some other recording at with Bruce Bennett. He's over in Stone Mountain, I guess, Stone Mountain, Lilburn, in the area, whatever. We did some stuff with him, but majority of it, 90% of it was done in After Dark Studios.
That's fantastic. We like Donny.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
I met Donny, I think once many years ago.
Yeah, he's a good dude, super talented.
Okay, all right. So we've got the party and the details on the party. What's the date?
August 3rd. Bar opens at 5. Meet and greet at 6 to 7:15. Opening act, Jenny, 7:15 to 7:45.
That's right.
And then DMTC is going to come on at 8 o'clock, play till 11.
We're doing some special songs during that.
Special
too, right?
songs during the show as well, yes.
Do you want to share the format of the show? How are you gonna
Break it down.
You're playing, at least you don't have to tell everything.
Yeah, essentially, we're gonna have started off, songs that everybody knows, and then we're gonna, obviously it's an album release, so we're gonna highlight the ones that we have coming out, the ones that no one's heard, because we have played obviously a few of them out, or whatever, and then we're just gonna keep it rocking. I mean, if anyone who's seen our shows know it's real high energy, very crowd oriented. So I mean, we're not changing.
There's some tequila shots that happen during those shows.
There's a lot of tequila shots that happen on our shows.
Hence the name.
Yeah.
The name,
And if I'm not
Tequila.
If I'm not mistaken, there's a special drink that night.
Yes.
It's going to be called the Tequila Cowboys.
Ooh,
So,
nice.
yeah,
That's so
we're looking forward to that.
Yeah. All right. And we'll drop a link. I do this clapping thing. Like, you guys don't want to try and clap with me? Ready?
Leave it up to me.
We'll drop the link in there so that people can find the information about the event, make the plans.
Name is on the tube, roll tide, dogs in a fight tonight. Beers in the water, bright lights, it's about to go down. Orange and white, go fall south.
Okay, so we've got the studio recording. It might be time for me to ask you some questions that are particular to the frog. I want to make sure we can jump back. Anything else we forgot to talk about with the album, your songwriting, your bandmates? Is anyone missing today?
We had a couple guys that are missing.
All right, do you want to talk about that?
Our drummer, Bobby.
Drummer Bobby.
Hot Rod Bobby.
Hot Rod Bobby.
We got Greg, Silver Fox.
I will drop in pictures. Ready?
Yes.
Ready?
Got him that time.
All right,
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, we have a new guy coming in. His first show will be next weekend with us, Scott.
Okay.
Clayton.
Cool.
So, yeah,
That's real
we're
cool.
excited.
That's exciting. Okay, and let's see what else. All right, I'm just gonna ask you guys some other questions. We can always come back to the show, as we probably should anyway. But your songwriting, I know it's about tequila sometimes, but it also has some other good stuff in there. What other subjects do you guys like to write about? What are your thoughts on love?
Let you have that one, big dog.
On this album, we don't do a lot of slow songs.
Okay.
Per
Good
se.
to know. Good to know.
I'm personally not a sad person. I like to be upbeat.
Well, you had a special song last time.
Yes, yes.
Yes, that was a beautiful song. You
I'm
might
not a
drop
sad
that
person.
link in right there. That's a beautiful song.
It's not a sad.
But I did write one with actually Donny Hammonds and a guy in Texas named Anthony Black. I wrote one for my girlfriend. So called "Kissing Me Again." So I mean that one, but it's not your typical ballad.
It's a beautiful
Thank
song.
you.
You look so good around 7 a.m. when you opened up those big brown eyes.
It's not your typical ballad or whatever. It's literally sometimes if I just see something, I'm like, matter of fact, our last song we recorded was called Work Tomorrow, and I literally got it from someone posted a picture of the neon lights and it said, "This tequila tastes like I'm not going to work tomorrow."
I like that.
And that's how I wrote the song.
There you go.
That's in there. So
That's awesome.
that's usually how I get it or whatever. So
Right.
CJ's probably a little different, I'm assuming.
What inspires you?
A lot of it's been, just we got one coming out called Fire in a 30 Pack. That was one that was kind of, I was sitting out back one day and wrote it, and basically, waiting for the weekend to get here just so you can have you and your group or your crowd or whoever it is, sit out there, have your fire and drink. And,
Right.
I think mostly mine are all about that.
Not all,
but mostly.
And is tequila your drink too?
No, I'm a whiskey guy.
Whiskey,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
All right.
whiskey and Miller.
Now I will say yes. I will say this. So if anyone does have to listen, we are looking for sponsors because we drink a lot of
We need
tequila,
sponsors.
a lot of Miller Lite, and a lot of Crown.
That's
So,
right. All right, let's clap and put some links in that, right? We need sponsors. I'll put a big
That's right. Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
We will drink your alcohol.
Yeah, it doesn't
We will
matter.
wear your
We'll write you a song.
Right, that's right.
We got songs ready for you.
That's right. And you have merch, and you can add that to your
Yes.
merch. You want to talk about your merch at all?
That, it's come a long ways. Since we
this
first
is
started.
beautiful.
Yeah, that was
This is
Daryl's
beautiful, yeah.
creation per se. He's the one who came up with that idea.
Oh, nice.
Shirts, koozies, picks, hats, which me and Daryl are wearing.
Right.
To do the styles.
website.
Yeah, all available on our website, davidmichaelga.com.
Okay.
Listen up, boys, I'm here to let you know. I'm gonna tell you about the girl they call Joe. Bobby Joe's the one your mama warned you about. She makes you think you got a chance, so she shoots you down. She's 5'8" and stacked up right, 128 pounds of dynamite. She's the devil when she wants, a devil in disguise. That's Bobby Joe. You better think twice.
Limited edition, we had Toby t-shirts made that did really well. Kind of giving our respect to him.
Right.
For this show, we got some crews and people who work with us to help us with everything. We're gonna, DMTC part of the official crew now.
That's nice.
We got we're looking at the Yeti type with Bluetooth available. So there's lots of stuff. Again, the more money we're able to invest in this, the more stuff we can get.
It'd be
You
nice to
gotta
have
be able to do that.
sponsor labels on there
Yes.
as well. So
We do have a sponsor
Page.
page on our website that's got our sponsors on there so far. But we want to continue to add to that list, so we got to make 2 pages.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. She's everywhere. She's not a sponsor, but if you want to be, let us know.
That's funny. That's great.
Cameron Cole of you.
All right, so this next question would be either about the music industry or anything. Like in 100 years, what would you like to see different?
In the future,
Around me and what I see is mine.
You haven't said much, so maybe you want to hit this one.
I'd love to see cheap shows come back.
Oh, nice. That's a good answer.
Concert tickets have gone through the roof, and
Yeah.
it's because all the streaming,
Yeah.
the bands can't make any money
Right.
except for at their shows or on their merchandise.
Right.
So I'd love to see a way for bands to make money and be able to lower the prices of the shows.
What a great answer. Didn't Taylor Swift just get a show or something like that?
Probably.
Wow.
When you're paying, thousands of dollars to go see a
I
ticket,
know.
and
It's
you're-
cheaper to go to France and see
Yes.
than to watch in the States. That's what I heard. That's crazy. We'll drop a little picture of Taylor here. Okay?
Yeah.
We love tea. All right. All right, do you want to answer that question? Anybody else?
I don't know if I can come with that
That's a
one.
good one.
I can kind of piggyback on his, I guess.
Okay.
As you know, being a performer, it's hard. It is absolutely hard because there's so much out there. It's social media, and either you got it or you don't.
Right.
And then whoever can come up with that one thing that clicks. I mean, who'd ever thought the hot peeling will take off? I mean, come on.
Right.
You know what I mean? You have people out here that are busting their butt, you know, doing what they love and whatever, and nothing. And that I would like, you know, it'd be cool that maybe sometimes the hard work pays off a little more.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Imagine that. All right, TJ?
100 years, I hope one of my songs will have that in 100 years.
Okay, good.
A lot of time we spent doing these songs and back and forth between us. You know, hey, let's change this, and then when you finally hear the finished product, it's like, yeah, this is gonna be it. So hopefully in 100 years I got one, if not all of them.
Legacy songs.
Yeah,
Legacy songs. That's
Just
good.
for CJ on my tombstone, I will make sure it says Miller Lite 30-pack.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I like that. All right. Well, and then speaking about, you know, musicians and hard work, what advice do you guys have for either upcoming musicians or perhaps young people in general?
Tips and advice.
People in general, so you can answer that anything. So this is a section called tips and advice.
Just be cool.
Okay.
Don't be a jerk.
That's
Ego doesn't get you anywhere in that business.
right.
It just doesn't.
That's right.
There are so many bands that don't want the ego. They'll pass you over. It doesn't matter how good you are.
Yeah, so if you're looking for a player, basically, drop the
In general, I mean, I know, you know, people talk a lot about these different things. I'm not looking at any in particular, but even if you are the main guy, just don't be a jerk.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Because you can't do it on your own.
Right.
You
That's
just
right.
can't.
That's right.
So I mean, just, you know, the people that we've used, whether it's a hired gun per se, we always try to be very welcoming, make them feel like it's part of something, because you don't want that reputation like, you know, those guys are, you know,
Right. Right.
jerks. I
Your
didn't
reputation
a clean
matters.
word, but yeah.
So that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. So be cool. Reputation matters.
That's basically it. I mean, we work with so many different people, and me and Daryl worked together a long time. We were talking about this the other night on the phone. The only reason we have worked together so long is because we both have the same mindset, and you know, yeah, we're out here trying to make it. We're out, you know, we're putting all this time in, but yet we still both. We go in with the same mindset. You know, we go into a show. We go in to have a good time and entertain the crowd. Because you know, when you walk in to see one of our shows, we usually try to tell them, you know, leave whatever you thought about before you come in here out at the door and enjoy the show tonight, because it can change. You know, something that we sing tonight can, you know, make you walk out that evening and be like, you know, stress over that, or we can't worry about that too much. You know, just live your life and have fun doing it, and don't be a jerk.
Don't be a jerk. And don't burn bridges. We talked about that earlier.
Don't
That's
burn
what
bridges.
We won't. All right. All right. So this is another question that's central to the frogs. Do any of you have a favorite word?
Favorite word.
No comment.
I don't know if we can say them.
I say those on.
I
say
can't.
those.
No, I do. I know in our show, I say yeehaw a lot.
You say yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Yeah, I say that. You know, as a matter of fact, one of our songs, you'll hear it.
Well, there you go. That works.
Again, I kind of wrote it that way. You know, that part of it, because I said I do say that a lot, and I mean, you know, everyone in Nashville does the holler and the swaller, and we do the yeehaw.
I like that.
So.
I like yeehaw. That works out really well. All right. The last question, and then we can go back to your party. This party's big time. Is if you were a dog. Okay, and I'm just gonna tell you, it's not a political thing.
Breaking news. Politics and economy. No politics. Only humor.
But one time, President Biden was in an interview or giving a speech or something, and he said, he meant to say, let's go get him. He said, let's go lick the world. and I thought that was funny. And at the same time, an artist friend of mine that I know sent me a drawing of a plug flying around the world. And it just kind of, this whole thing clicked to me, like, you know, so let's go lick the world. Because you're going to kick
Yes.
you know, but it also was funny. And so I thought, gosh, if you're a dog, you go up to lick people and you don't have any hesitation about doing it, because I want to know that person when you go. So that's the segment. Like, who would you want to meet and talk to, living or dead, if you could pick anyone? Who's your favorite dog?
Westy.
A Westie.
Yeah, I got 3.
You got 3. All right. And who would you want to meet?
Oh, wow.
Dead.
Jimi Hendrix would be pretty cool.
All right. I think that's good.
I don't know. Jimmy Page. Jimmy Page. would be
Jimmy
fun.
Page. All right. That works. That works. Awesome. Cool. Thank you. Get some video. Say hey.
Hey,
What's your favorite dog?
favorite dog?
Yeah.
Favorite,
Like if you could be one.
brown lab.
Okay. All right. And who would you want to meet if you could meet anybody?
Dave Grohl.
Nice. Good answers. We're going to add that in.
You go? No. I'll say John Wayne.
Oh, nice. Why John Wayne?
I mean, I grew up watching his movies.
Yeah.
And he's a man's man. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, I don't know. I said he's just, as an icon, I mean, the guy's...
Character. Good,
Yeah,
good,
just...
strong character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love his movies. He just seems like he'd be a really cool guy to meet.
Cool. Who's next?
I'm gonna say Janie Lane from Warren.
Oh, really?
Yes, I've met him a couple times. A lot of my teenage years was growing up in that genre of music,
Yeah.
and I just cannot believe how amazing his songwriting is.
Yeah, and I'm
So
gonna
much
add-
emotion in everything he did.
That's very cool. You might have another question I'm going to ask you guys, by the way. DJ?
It's tough for me because I come from the history of family that was into Motown, and classic rock, southern rock, bluegrass, and country. So that trying to
many.
pinpoint
So
one,
many.
yeah,
So many.
I just want to catch them all on the same train and have a train ride.
Oh, okay, that's a good answer. I like
Just,
that. Party on the train.
Yeah.
That might be a new song.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. It may already be in the works.
That's pretty awesome. All right, well, I guess that kind of lends me back to your instruments. We talked about you playing bass. Was it Warren that inspired you to play bass, or what inspired you?
No, actually, I started out playing drums in high school.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, and then I was playing drums during the
Yeah.
late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
And then I sold my drum set, got into financial problems, went and bought an acoustic guitar, learned how to play acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
In the late or early 90s, I was playing rhythm guitar in hair bands,
That's
cover
cool.
bands
Okay, hair bands.
in the Omaha area.
Nice.
And then we moved down here in '96 and started going to church. And I was going to go play guitar at the church, and they already had guitar players, but they needed a bass player.
Oh, well, there
So
you
I
go.
bought a bass and
God's will.
been playing the bass ever since.
Right, that's great. All right. And David, when did you start singing?
Oh, man. I think,
When are you going to start?
I know. I think probably in high school. I was a huge Tetris guy.
Oh, I love Tetris.
So-
My whole life is Tetris.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't play. I mean,
Yes,
figuring things out.
juggling things. So I literally would sit in front of that TV for hours, and I'd have, I grew up in Green Acres, Florida, so WIRK back then,
Ah,
the country K, and then I would literally just sing along
Yeah.
with the radio while I was playing or whatever, and that's probably where I first started singing. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is kind of cool. But I had a friend of mine who does all of our artwork per se,
Right.
and then photography. She's out in Nashville, Audrey. I was driving around with her one time in high school, and she heard me singing. It's like, you should be a singer.
Yeah.
And that's kind of...
And that's it?
from
She
there.
plays?
Yeah, I guess
That's
so.
great. All right. And you play drums and you play guitar.
I'm better off tell you what I don't play. Probably.
Okay. All right.
The only two instruments I really don't mess around with is the flute and clarinet. So I play just about all the other ones.
Really?
But started out with the drums when I was real young.
Yeah.
I grew up, like I said, in a Southern gospel band, my dad and uncles and grandmother and mom, all of them was in the Southern Gospel. So every time we get that opportunity to get up there and beat the Skins, you know, that's where it started. And then I pretty much self-taught myself everything else. I took music school, horns, low brass, high brass, keyboard, just done a little bit of it all. So it was definitely at a young age. And then, like I said, I played the drums for David, and then he called me back and said, I need a fill-in. I said, I ain't got my drums no more. He said, I don't need a drummer, I need a guitar player. I was like, here we are.
That's funny. Everybody needs a guitar player, right? That's funny. All right, cool. All right, let's revisit that party, because I think that's central focus. Georgia.
Fingers on the tube, roll tide, dogs in a fight tonight. Beers in the water, bright lights, it's about to go down. Orange and white, go fall Saturday night.
Doors open at 5. Meet and greet starts at 6.
Ticket sales?
It's basically at the door. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it's 15 at the door.
Okay.
We haven't got anything different yet. So 15 at the door, Crowbar, Woodbury, Georgia.
August 3rd.
August 3rd.
We'll be there.
Jenny hits the stage at 7:15. Hopefully everything works out that way. And then we come on at 8 o'clock and finish out the night with our guest singers and players and our originals and sell some merchandise.
And at midnight, the album drops.
And at midnight, the album will drop.
Oh, but meanwhile, I've seen you dropping some sneak peeks.
Oh, yes,
songs.
that's right. Yeah,
Facebook, is that the best place?
Facebook, TikTok, website, DailyMichaelGA.com.
Yeehaw, y'all, have a good time. Willie, Johnny, and Patsy climb. The dogs will bite, the gators will chomp. Get along with this damn song. Dirt road riding or ocean blue. That horse picking is what we like to do. It don't matter if it's Florida or GA. But us, that's what we call country.
I mean, you know, Daiy Michael's so common, so it's like Daiy Michael Music, I think, on TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
and I'll drop the links.
Yeah, Daiy Michael Music page, I believe, on Facebook.
Okay, so we can go find those samples.
Yeah.
It sounded good.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, I appreciate you coming out.
Absolutely. Thank you.
It's kind of partying the frog on the road.
Yep.
Without the frog. That's okay.
The little frog. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. It's really fun. All right, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Fingers on the tube, roll tide, dogs in a fight tonight. Beers in the water, bright lights, it's about to go down. Orange and white, go fall Saturday night.
Hey, now that you got to listen to the interview, check out some of their music. It's pretty fantastic. Stay tuned.
After this brief commercial. Subscribe to Fly on the Wall, the Jam Sessions. For details, visit patreon.com/jeanniecaryn.
Say hey.
What's up?
Hi.
This is my...
You got some already? Pieces and Coke. Very cool. Right.
Lounge, I'm going to put a couch and stuff in there, but
Right. Oh, that's nice.
Guitars and different stuff.
Sweet.
Look at that. Look at got some camera stuff, so I'm going to be recording like TikTok videos.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a real good idea. Oh, that's the Johnny. Sweet. Guess.
Cool
It's a
spot.
very cool spot.
Bobby here?
Okay. Is he gonna use his drums?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about to say, you gotta do.
Sweet.
He's a huge Kiss fan.
Yes, you
Down in the sound, it's about to go down. It's about to go down in the sound. It's about to go down. About to go down in the sound. Puerto Rico wanna hear you and the crowd screaming loud. Go Tigers, it's about to go down in the sound. It's about to go down.
See, we're supposed to carry it out. Because I still gotta
It's about to go down in the sound. It's about to go down. About to go down in the sound. Puerto Rico wanna hear you and the crowd screaming loud. Go Tigers, it's about to go down in the sound. It's about to go down.
See, we're supposed to carry it out. Because I still gotta
Those boys of blue will pop that back, waiting for you, and that's a fact. Worn out sign full of neon lights. Can I miss those summer nights? Or that
You want to do like a half chorus? Is that what we're talking about?
Rather stretch it, make it a little longer.
Yeah, just like when, you know how like he goes, damn, I miss those torture nights. And then kind of go into like a little solo at
Place had it all. There was no wrong or right. There only is night. Damn, I miss those country nights. And the place we go just down the road, where they go the beers I sold. Outside the doors, you spill that smoke. Those boys of blue will park that back, waiting for you, and that's a fact. Worn out sign full of neon lights. Damn, I miss those summer nights. Here's why I'm just living on neon time. Feels like home when I just stay here. Hardwood floors and nice cold beer. I'm probably shy, got to run this place. Those that come in with smiles on their face. There's no one to answer to. Ain't this the life where dreams come true? I'm not just gonna get by when I'm living. I'm living on neon time. No one to answer to. Ain't this the life where dreams come true? I'm not just gonna get by when I'm living on neon time. Those country nights. Get off work around 5 p.m. Quick shower and a shave. Pick up the boys for a little great game, and then we're on the way. Duck his wings and some Miller Lights. No need and that wasn't right. Damn, I miss those country nights. It's a place to go just down the road, where they pour the beers ice cold. Outside the doors you can smell that smoke. Those boys of blue will park that back, waiting for you, and that's so fast. Worn out sign full of neon lights. Damn, I miss those country nights.
We're almost dead.
Yeah.
We're about to die. AI's about to do it.
DMTV.
Pedal if it looked like that.
The AI will stem it out for you. You can be like, I want to turn the drums down, or actually, I just want to isolate this guitar part. It's pretty crazy.
Taking out the pedals.
And you don't have
And your
to
toes.
upload the actual song.
That's all.
just,
Every time, everybody, every demos.
Yeah.
Just maybe the chord.
Well, it's working here.
I'm saying the XLR.
1, 2, 3.
Alarm clock rings, I smack it off of the stand. Today will be the last time I get up for work. Cause it ain't no fun, feeling, piece of bill. I thought I've been to the boss, pretty make me ill. 60-hour weekend, I'm just scraping by. I gotta keep my shit together or I'm gonna die. Start living on neon time. Feels like home and I just ain't signing these on. Where the long day ends, girl, that's where the loving starts. Yeah, she's waiting by the door in her blue body shirt, and she's giving me a kiss when I get home from work. Girl, I know you love me, yes, I'm a lucky man, but you just wanna be sure, so you kiss me again. It's about to go down in the south. Go Wildcats. About to go down in the south. Aggies, Hogs, Gamecocks. Wanna hear you and the crowd screaming loud. Sing it, baby. Hook 'em horns. It's about to go down in the south. Go Sooners. It's about to go down. Famous on the tube. Roll Tide. Dogs in a fight tonight. Meters in the water. Bright lights, it's about to go down. Orange and white. Go fall sound. Yeehaw, y'all. Have a good time. Willie, Johnny, and Patsy Cline. Dogs will bite, the gators will
Let's tour the frog.
Get along with this damn.
Alright, you guys, thanks for hanging out in the frog. Make sure that you check back. I'm going to probably be doing an episode once a month, I think, until I get my technology worked out, slow it down a little bit, and I look forward to the next interview that I'm doing. I have on schedule, and so there will be an episode 10 around the corner, and I'll make sure everyone knows about it. So stay tuned, stay cool, keep believing in yourselves, manifest your future, and go after what you want. Have a great day.
Party in the Frog, Frog Tunes, Fly on the Wall. 3 new shows, all originating from the belly of the frog. Sign up for our newsletter so you don't miss the buzz. Visit Linktr.ee/jeanniecaryn. Things to do. 1. Shop merch. 2. Download music. 3. Purchase HTRP books. 4. Join the newsletter. 5. Check the show schedule. 6. Follow me. Find all. Linktr.com/jeanniecaryn.
Credits: Host and Director, Jeannie-Caryn. Producer and Editor, Jeannie-Caryn. Theme song, Like the Water. Composer and Performer, Jeannie-Caryn. Go Lick the World segment artist, Buddy Finethi.
Merch sale. Use coupon code FROG for $7 off one order total. Don't miss out. Shirts, hats, mugs and more. www.bellyofthefrog.com